Hello, this is part 1 of the complete parts removal of a Toshiba satellite model P505 and P505D. In this video, I will be introducing the LCD screen removal. Okay, first let us remove the battery. Then there are two ways to remove the LCD screen of the Toshiba 505 P505. One is the shortcut method, which I don't actually recommend. I'm using a cardboard cutter to remove the screw covers. Those plastic covers just hide the screws. There are actually 8 screws on the bezel, 4 on the top edge, and um, 2 on each lower edges, 2 on the left lower left corner and 2 on the lower right hand corner. I will explain why I don't recommend this method, although some other technicians are using this shortcut so that they can just easily remove the bezel and then just replace the LCD screen. The reason is that the top edge plastic cover where the palm rest and touchpad is housed is so tightly positioned that it's hard to maneuver a screwdriver. uh, yeah, that's the one. It's so hard to just squeeze the screwdriver to remove those 2 screws on each lower section. Although you may successfully remove those, but you might scratch the plastic. If you want to do this, just be very careful. But again, I don't recommend this. That's why I show you first this option so that you will not do this method. On a side comment, if you may notice, I put screws on the right on my right side. I stuck them on the adhesive tape. I mapped them according to the position from the machine so that when I put back all the screws, I put them back to their original spots. That is the best way you can do for any disassembly you're going to do. Right now I'm trying to pry using a spudger, take out the bezel out of the assembly. You can use other plastic, flat, hard plastic. Although a spudger is, yeah, see that? I don't recommend it because it's just so hard to remove on the where the screen assembly and the top chassis meet. Although you can remove it, but you have to force it. But I don't want to do it because I don't want to break any plastic. Right now, let me proceed with the right approach, which is remove the top. First, remove the keyboard. Right now, I'm trying to take out the plastic strip that is trying to cover the screws that hold the keyboard to the machine. Um, there are about 4 screws on the edges of the keyboard. Take them out Right now I'm trying to map and then put the label so that it will be easier for me to for my reference. So if I take out the screw from the right section of the keyboard, I also put it on the right section of the adhesive tape. If I take out from the left, I also put it on the left. So it's this is a technique that I use most of the time. So if you follow my technique, and then it will be easier, and disassembly will be fun for you. So right now I just remove the keyboard. Now I will proceed to take out about 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 screws on the top cover, or the you call it the palm rest and touchpad and palm rest assembly. So remove all of those screws, and then again I map them on the screw organizer that I created. Well, some of the screws are not, it's easier to get a magnet. I took out a small magnet and stick it on my screwdriver. If you may notice, I'm not sure if you can see it from your end, but I stick it on close to the tip of the screwdriver, so that it will be easier for me to remove the screws, because some screws are stuck to the receptacle or the socket. So if you have a magnet and stick it on your screwdriver, then it's gonna be easier. I just took out the cover, where the cover for that flat ribbon connector. Now I am removing the flat ribbon connector for the power, and for the media. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are about 4 flat ribbon cables. Now, that's the ribbon connector for the optical drive, and this one is a connector for the touchpad. Be careful with this kind of you have to pull it horizontally. Okay, now you have to turn the machine upside down and remove all the screws on the bottom section, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, about 25 screws, more or less. This section here is the hard drive section. This machine doesn't have a hard drive, because the customer just wants me to replace the LCD screen, and he took out the hard drive because of some personal confidential file. Shortcut method. So now I will try to remove the optical drive, that anchor, then pull the optical drive out. On the optical drive bay, there are 2 other screws that hold the top assembly. I mean the top chassis. So you have to as well remove those. an additional note on that screw organizer. If there are too much screws, take out some more piece of paper and then I mean stick the adhesive on top of it, and then label some more sections so that it will be easier for you to trace back all the positions of all the screws in different sections. I may be using some more. If you can see, I only have a limited space right now, so I will be using some more adhesive tape. Actually, I'm using a packing tape. I loop them. I loop in a way that the adhesive portion is on the outside section, so that I can just stick them on any surface, like on paper. I usually stick on the paper so that I can put some labels to it. I don't put it on a table. I don't want to write something on a table. And also, I'm sorry for this long video. I should have warned you earlier. This is a single run recording I did. I never re-record, so this is the first time I opened this machine with my video recorder, so just bear with me. Okay, so it looks like all the screws are out now. So oh, I forgot, there's still a connector. As I told you, this is a single run. I don't edit it, so I forgot to take out the connector for that. Actually, that's the power jack, which is the harness connector. There's still two more screws here. So there's one and two here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's still two more. Okay, so you flip over and carefully lift the top chassis. I'm using again my spudger to pry the sides that are stuck to the bottom chassis. Okay, so there you go. That's the top chassis. Actually, this particular model, when you take out the top chassis, you can see everything. Everything is accessible. The system board, although the CPU is on the other side of on the bottom side of the logic board, so you have to remove those. To remove the LCD screen, you have to take out three connectors. One is the video card, for the video connection, that's the one. Okay, take that out. That's for the video or data cable. and the two other connectors go to the Wi-Fi card. There's the black, that one, and the white I just removed. Okay. Okay. And you have to remove the screws on the hinge saddle, on the hinges, I mean. There are about one, two, three on each side. Is still connected to the inverter, so I guess I already took it out. According too many screws, and then I'll put some more packing tape, and then the way I loop the tape, look at that, I loop it and then stick it down so that I can put the screws on top of it, and then I put a label. Maybe I put a label, motherboard. Okay, so take out the screw on the left hinge, stick one, two, and there's another one there. I'm just trying to loosen it because some are so still stuck on the uh, receptacle. Okay, there you go. So finally I took out the LCD screen assembly. Okay, so let us now proceed to open the bezel. So okay, I will be removing the remaining screws that I have left earlier, before I take out the plastic bezel. Using your bare hand, with the aid of the spudger, on the outside, not in the inside. You might break it if you're in the inside. Now just spray it, and then you see, remove it. On the lower section where the inverter is housed, it's a little bit stuck, so just use the spudger again, or the prying tool you have, to remove the bezel. Just be a little bit careful because some other parts, like wires, tiny wires, are stuck to it, so if you pull it hard, you might break some parts there. Okay, so that's the bezel, and yeah, there are 1, 2, 3. There's some other screws that are those anchor screws that are excuse me, stuck to the back lid. I think they're like three more on each side. Those are the screws that fasten the hinge assembly to the back cover or the back lid. You have to take it out before removing the LCD screen. Okay, there's two more on the top, one on each bracket, and another one on the top left portion. So okay, with both hands, how come it's still stuck? Oh, because there's still two more screws. Okay, also there are like 4 screws on each hinge. This time I'll just have to loosen this because it's I guess it's just the grounding screws. Okay, so flip it over. Okay, I think it's good now. So I flip it over, and there are still connectors because first the video cable or the data cable is still connected on the LCD screen. With the aid of my box cutter, I take out that tape that fastened the video cable to the electronic board of the LCD screen, then release the connection, and yeah, there's still a connector which is the inverter board. That pink and white high voltage wire from the LCD screen is still connected to the inverter. So I guess I already took it out. The model number for this particular screen is Samsung model LTN 184KT02. Okay, so to remove the LCD screen from the hinge assembly, there are like three to four screws on each bracket. I said 3 to 4 because right now there are only 3, although there are 3 screws that I'm trying to take out on each. There on each bracket there are actually 4 position screws there, so maybe some might be filling up all the 4 receptacles, but on my end, on my case here, I have only 3 screws on each bracket. So I think that's about it. This is important. If you need some more tips, I have tidbits of tips in my website, ifixitec.com. Again, that's www.ifixitec.com. Please check it out for some more tips and tricks of the trade.